Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a makeup look using one of my all-time favorite drugstore brands, which is Wet n Wild. I just think that for the quality of the product that you get, it's such an affordable price. So that's what makes it one of my all-time favorites. So everything that I use in this video will be from that brand except for the brushes. I have a couple Wet n Wild brushes and also my eyebrow product. I did try out an eyebrow pencil from them and I just did not like it. I actually wanted an eyebrow kit, but I could not find that at the Walgreens that I have near me. So I just went in with my regular brow product, which is a brow powder from the Brow Gal. So without further ado, if you want to see the look that I create using one brand, Wet n Wild, then please just keep on watching. Okay, so first we're gonna prime our eyelids, and I'm actually using the Photo Focus concealer in the shade Light Ivory. And I'm just gonna prime my eyelids for this. And normally I would use an eyeshadow primer, but again, I didn't have an eyeshadow primer from the Walgreens that I went to, so I'm just gonna use the concealer, which is actually what I've been using more recently because I just have some darkness on my eyes and it just covers it up so well. Okay, so then I'm just going to go ahead and set the concealer on my eyelids with a Wet n Wild single eyeshadow in the shade Brulee. And I just like to do this because it just creates a nice base for the eyeshadow to go on. So now that we have our base, I'm going to go in with eyeshadow. And I actually have these two single eyeshadow palettes. They each have 3 eyeshadows in them. This one is in Sweet as Candy and this one is in I'm Getting Sunburn. I was really drawn to this pinky color. So we're just gonna see what we create with these 2 palettes. So I'm first gonna take the one Sweet as Candy and I'm just gonna take this middle shade right here and just put that into my crease. What I really love about Wet n Wild shadows is that they're so pigmented and the quality is just so amazing, and it's just such an affordable price. So it's like you're getting high-end makeup at, you know, drugstore affordable price, and I just think that that's amazing about Wet n Wild. So then we're going to go into the next trio, which is called I'm Getting Sunburn. And I'm just going to take that middle shade and just do basically the exact same thing. Just put it a little bit underneath of the color that we just laid down. My candle's making a bunch of noise right now. And then I'm going to go in with some of that concealer and I'm just going to put it on a shader brush, and then I'm just going to outline my eyelid with the concealer, and that's just where we're going to put the lid color. We're going to take this pink color from the I'm Getting Sunburn palette. I'm just going to pack that on the brush and then just pat it in on the lid. And then what I like to do, I like to take some of the shadow on my finger and just kind of blend it in with the other shadows that we have down. And then we'll just go in with a brush and blend it all out again. So I'm going to go back into the Sweet as Candy palette and take that second crease shade again, the middle crease shade, and just blend everything into the shade that we just put down. And then from that same palette, I like to take the first shade, which is actually labeled Brow Bone, and that's exactly what I'm going to use it for, to highlight my brow bone. And then from the I'm Getting Sunburned palette, we're going to take that middle shade again and just build up the outer edge just to give a little more depth to that area with a very light hand, because this is a very pigmented shadow. And then I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Liner eyeliner in black, and I'm just going to draw a wing because I'm such a hot mess at drawing my wing and taking forever. I'm going to do that off camera, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I just took off the tape and cleaned up the eyeliner and any fallout that may have gotten underneath my eyes, and now I'm just gonna go in with primer. I'm using the Cover All primer, and I actually have never used this primer before, so this is the first time I'm using it, and I've heard a lot of great things about it, so I'm pretty excited to try it. So I'm just gonna take some, dab it on my face, and just kind of rub it into my face. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with foundation. I'm using the Photo Focus foundation in the shade Porcelain just because I have such fair skin. So we're just going to put this around our face. I have used this a couple times before, and I really like the finish on it. And then we're just going to blend everything out. Now that we look like a ghost, I'm gonna go in with concealer. I'm just gonna use the same concealer that I use to prime my eyelids. And we're just gonna blend all that in. Excuse the lighting, I'm using natural lighting, and there was, I guess, a big old cloud in the way, and now it's deciding to get out of the way. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of that concealer and just put a few dabs on my chin, a couple on my nose, a couple on my forehead, and just blend that out. So to set the under eyes, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild contour palette in Dulce de Leche. And as you can tell, I really love this color here to set the under eyes. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to set everywhere else that I placed concealer. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild pressed powder in the shade Light Ivory. I do use this a lot. It's a great powder. The reason that it's like this is because it broke. But we're just going to set the rest of our face with this powder. Okay, and then to warm up the face and bring some color back into our face, I am going to take that same contour palette and just take the contour shade and just contour my face with that. So the hollows of my cheeks, around my forehead, and around my jawline. To warm up the face, I'm gonna take my Color Icon bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil and just take a powder brush and just put that all over in the same areas where we put the contour. It's just gonna add a little more warmth to the face. And then for blush, I'm going to go in with the Color Icon blush in the shade Rosé Champagne. It's just a nice nudie blush. And then for highlight, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals and just put that on my cheekbones, around my eyebrow, on the tip of my nose, and just a little on my chin because I love to glow. And then just like I've done in previous videos, I just like to take a big powder brush and just blend all of that together. So to finish up the lower lash line, I'm going to go in to the Trio Sweet as Candy and just take the shade and just put that on the lower lash line. And then I like to take a smudger brush and I'm going to take this dark brown color right here and just smudge that really close to the lower lash line. Okay, and then for mascara, I'm going to go in with the Lash Renegade mascara. I thought this was pretty neat. I've never used this mascara before. The wand that it has is pretty unique, so I'm excited to see how it works. Then we're going to go in with the lip product, and I'm using the Liquid Catsuit liquid lipstick in the shade Rebel Rose. Okay, and then to finish off this look, I'm going to go in with the Photo Focus Setting Spray. So this is how the look turned out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I will leave a couple of my other videos right here on the side for you to check them out if you like. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you today and always, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!